welcome all the viewers to a fresh episode of Regular Updates channel. My name is Nikhil Kumar and in this video I'll be delivering today's top news headlines. But before moving ahead, if you are new to the channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss an update. From this video onwards, in order to interact with the audience, we will put a question based on the last episode, the answer to which will be featured in the next episode. Moving to the first headline, in Supreme Court, University Grants Commission presses for final exams by September end. The University Grants Commission on Friday said students should continue to prepare for their final exams scheduled towards the end of September. The Commission is strongly advocating the conduct of the final year exams by September 30 in compliance with its July 6 guidelines while keeping in mind the safety and health of the students. The Commission said, "Let nobody be under impression that final year exams will be stayed because the Supreme Court is hearing the case. Students should continue to prepare for their exams." In its written response to the students' petition, the University Grants Commission said the final year or terminal semester exams is a crucial step in academic career of a student. Moving to the next headline, India imposes curbs on import of color television sets. The government has announced restrictions on import of color television sets, a move that is likely to push local manufacturing of television, while also reducing imports from other countries including China and Vietnam. According to the available data, India imported color television sets worth about $781 million in 2019-20 financial year, with majority shipments coming in from Vietnam worth $428 million and China worth $292 million. Other significant exporters of television set include Malaysia, Hong Kong, Korea, Thailand and Germany. Moving to the next headline, financial systems designed in a wrong way. COVID-19 has revealed weaknesses, said Nobel laureate Professor Muhammad Yunus. Nobel laureate and founder of the Grameen Bank, Muhammad Yunus, on Friday said the coronavirus pandemic has given the world a chance to reflect and take outrageously bold decisions to create a new order where there is no global warming, no wealth concentration and no unemployment. Emphasizing the need of human culture, Mr. Yunus said, "Everything the world has done is to fuel greed, which has destroyed everything. So instead of engaging with the formal sector, we can finance the poor people so that they will move up the ladder." Now moving ahead to coronavirus related news, India now has 5th highest death toll in the world, surpassing Italy with 35,132 deaths, according to Johns Hopkins University's COVID-19 tracker. The way COVID-19 cases are increasing, if it continue to increase at the same pace, then India will touch 55 lakh mark by September end, said P. Chidambaram. The Ministry of External Affairs data shows over 8.78 lakh Indians have returned from abroad under Vande Bharat mission. Under phase 4 of Vande Bharat mission, a total of 1083 flights have been scheduled so far, including 849 international flights and 234 feeder flights. Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Anurag Srivastava said at a media briefing. Now an international news. US President Donald Trump triggered a new controversy by suggesting that the November election should be delayed due to COVID-19 pandemic. The president tweeted, "With universal mail-in voting, 2020 will be the most inaccurate and fraudulent election in the history. Delay the election until people can properly, securely and safely vote." But according to the US Constitution, it is not the president but the Congress that decides the timing of the elections. KV is unlikely to change medium of instructions mentioned under New Education Policy 2020. The Centre is unlikely to implement its National Education Policy recommendations regarding the medium of instruction in Kendriya Vidyalayas, which are directly controlled by the Education Ministry or in the schools affiliated to the CBSE. Since the KVs and CBSE schools cater to the need of people in transferable jobs, it would not be practical to use students' mother tongue or regional languages as the medium of instruction, senior official said. So today's question is, thanks for watching Regular Updates. If you like the information, then hit the like button, share it with your near and dear ones and mention any feedback or query related to the video in the comment section.